There's so much content out here that's talking about men are scared to apologize. They blame it on their ego. They blame it on pride. They blame it on their immaturity. But the truth is, none of us were really taught how to apologize. Many people associate an apology with admitting defeat, where honestly, in my opinion, apologizing is just acknowledging someone's feelings. But nobody tells you that. Everyone's talking about, oh, a man won't admit when he's wrong, or even a woman won't admit when she's wrong. When the truth is, we don't know how to have a good conversation about when somebody done something that you disagree. Often we associate apologies with good or bad, where I look at it as a matter of perspectives. So it's not on convincing somebody why you were wrong or right. It's actually just expressing how you felt about an experience that happened. When I'm talking to men, a lot of us never seen a man apologize. And when I say apologize is not saying I'm sorry. An apology is acknowledging somebody else's feelings. When people talk about their childhood and what they associate with apology, they'll say, I'm sorry. Or they'll put a but in there. Or even worse, they feel the need to defend themselves when they are apologizing. And the truth is, that's not a true apology. An apology is being able to listen to someone and being able to understand someone that, hey, this is how they saw a situation. An apology does not mean that you agree with what they did or said or how they felt about it or that you had ill intent. The real superpower is being able to listen and learn and understanding what that person is telling you is likely a deficiency that you have in yourself. So instead of defending it, just listen to it and internally let it sit. Let it sit, and then one day you will have an opportunity to kind of dig in and understand, man, you know what? A lot of people are saying this same thing. This is an area where I can work on. Real talk, this is something that I had to learn the hard way. And I'm going to tell you about a situation that I was recently in. I was having a conversation with my shawty, and she said when I said something, it made her feel bad. On the inside, I was like, man, here we go again with this nonsense. But now I see the bigger picture. I just simply listened to her and I said, dang, you know what? I understand why you said that. And in that moment, she relaxed. It wasn't me saying that I'm sorry. It wasn't me putting down her feelings. It was actually just me listening to her and saying like, man, you know what? I feel you. So many people in that situation feel like they have to defend or feel like it's an attack when someone is just simply expressing themselves. And the truth of the matter is, that's not what it is. And if you're reacting, that means you are not grounded as a person. So here's what nobody ever taught you, but I will. An apology does not cost you anything. So many people are hesitant to apologize. It's because it feels expensive. It feels like if they have an apology or if they say an apology, it devalues them. When I would argue, when you apologize to White Ray, it makes you more valuable. So instead of somebody saying, oh, he doesn't admit when he's wrong, he doesn't acknowledge my feelings, they'll say, man, you know what? That dude right there is safe. That dude right there is A1. It doesn't matter if you're talking to a male or a female. Another situation I give you is I was chopping it up with one of my boys and we were going back and forth about something. And at some point he felt that I had crossed the line. When he felt that I had crossed the line, I could think about the old me that would have been really agitated and tried to diminish him feelings like, nah, bro, you being sensitive or this and this and that. But truthfully, in that moment, I understand that this is my dog. And if my dog is explaining to me how he felt about something that I said, it does not benefit me to minimize his feelings. It actually makes me more valuable. And I was like, damn, dog, I ain't mean for it to come out like that. I apologize. You know you're my dog. I wouldn't do you like that. But so many of us out here, we don't take that. We don't take it like that. We take it as an attack. So it doesn't matter if you're dealing with a girl or you're dealing with one of your boys. You have to understand that you have to be grounded and look at the bigger picture. So here's what y'all got to understand. An apology doesn't mean that you're wrong. An apology doesn't mean that you're broken. Someone telling you about how they feel about something that you said or did does not make them a victim and does not make you a villain. That is just simply that person expressing themselves to you. Instead of feeling the need to defend yourself, I want you to stay grounded and just allow that moment to sit. If you feel like you have to say something in that moment, I want you to take a deep breath and relax and understand I don't have to fix whatever's going on. What I need to do is acknowledge whatever this experience this person is having and see how that works out for you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But what I will tell you is the need to defend yourself in the moment is killing you. That's not making you more valuable to the situation. It's actually making you look like a devalued asset that's trying to convince somebody to see something otherwise, and that is not the way a grounded person operates. If you enjoy this content, please like, click, and subscribe. Holla at your boy. Peace.